guys, welcome to my channel Sakti Diaries. So here I'm just going to share a few tips on how to crack any corporate interview, and this video is going to be for freshers as well as for experienced people, and it is completely from my experience, my 10 years of corporate experience. So I'll be more than happy if it can help anybody, and so let's begin with the video. So for freshers, I have just thought of 5 points. First is confidence, and second is your communication skill, and third is computer technical skills, and fourth is your background knowledge. You know, your study. For example, you have studied MBA or engineering, so you should have at least the idea, you know, for your major or your project, whatever you have done. And for engineering and everything, so you need to be like properly, I think you need to know code and coding and everything, but I'm not from engineering background, so I can't explain that, but at least you should have those, you know, background, and properly you should read the job description so that you will have the idea what is that process is going to be. And so no need to worry, because once you get into the once you pass the interview, then after that you will get training, you will get proper guidance, and SME guidance and everything you will be getting. So once you complete your training, so at least you should have quick learning skills so that you can just get into directly the live process and you can prove yourself there. So that is the after interview process. But yeah, so coming back to the points or tips. The first is confidence. Of course, you must have heard from so many people that confidence is the key, and it is required everywhere, not in corporate interview, everywhere, because whatever you give the answer, if you say it confidently, of course the interviewer is going to is going to select you, because they know that after getting into one job, then you will have training and everything, so easily you can do that. So but if you are not confident with your answers, so they will have that doubt if you can perform in your process or not. So make sure that you need to be confident. And second thing is that you should not be lying there. If you don't know anything, just say no and they can understand. But if you fake it, or if you're gonna lie, then they are just going to ask question from your answer, whatever you have given, and you are just going to fall into that trap. So don't lie, don't fake it. And people say fake it till make it, but I don't believe in that, because I have attended so many interviews and I have said the truth that I don't know and I'll get back to you, like that. And they have agreed, and so it is not like that everybody knows the answer, but they are just going to check if you are honest enough, if you are loyal to the if you are going to be loyal to the company. So make sure that you are honest in interview. And the second thing is like communication skill. Okay, so yeah, in corporate, English does matter, and you should have proper communication skill, because you are not going to be in your country, like for example India, so you are not going to only deal with the Indian people client, so you are going to deal with the international client if you are getting into any kind of MNC. And so you should have at least proper communication skills, so that at least they can understand people from USA and UK, so they can understand you and also you can understand them. So you should have proper listening skill and communication skill, and that is very, very important, and they take it very seriously. That's fact. Okay, and and also I just want to add one point, that you should be properly groomed while going to attend any kind of interview in corporate, because face really does matter. Your style, your way of speaking, your body language and everything does matter. So they just get, because they don't know you, right? So they just get that idea, I mean impression, that whether you are fit for that role or not. And so if it is MNC, of course they are going to see and judge you as per your dressing style, your grooming style and everything. So make sure you are properly groomed in terms of your dressing sense and your hair, your nails and everything. Okay. And so that's there. And the third thing is like technical skills. Okay, if you are good at technical skills, like you are advanced in Excel and everything, so that is great. Like that is kind of plus point for you. But if you are if you know the basic thing, like how to make a PPT, how to work in Excel and everything, so that is also okay, because it depends on process. Okay, so all processes are different. If you are getting into finance or if you are getting into operation, maybe it is not required that much. But if you are getting into any kind of direct managerial role or something, then you need that reporting skills. So you should have at least little bit of idea, then at least you can learn after getting into the job. So no need to worry before attending an interview. You should have that focus that you are just going to pass this interview. That should be only your focus. And after getting into your job, you will have the proper training and there will be sufficient people guiding you about the process and everything. So you'll have that benefit. Okay. And then let's come to the fourth point, which is your academic knowledge or your whatever study knowledge. Okay. So if you are a fresher, so of course they are just going to ask about, I'm not talking about the technical field, like if you are from technology background or something, so of course you need to have that coding and everything, but I'm not getting into that because I'm not from technical background. So I am from MBA background, so I'm just going to talk about that. So so if you are so you should have at least little bit of idea about your major subject and everything, and make sure you have read your proper job description, and and also you should have knowledge about the company where you are attending for. So that you will have little bit of confidence within you that you can you can answer the questions. And so whatever project you have done mainly, so if you have proper idea and proper knowledge about those projects, or whatever you have studied, then it will be additional benefit to you. And if there will be any questions, then you can attend. And the next point is like, whatever you are getting question, just be right to that question. I mean, just answer to that question in short way, short form. Not like you are just starting from the scratch and you are ending after 5 minutes. So it is going to get tougher for you, because they are going to ask the questions from your answers. So make sure that you have the idea what you are speaking, and you should make sure that your answer should be short and right to the question whatever they have asked. Okay, so that is there. So these are small tips, and so for freshers, so let's begin for experienced people, the tips, interview tips. As I have 10 years of experience, so I can share few tips. And so if you guys have experienced something different, or you have some additional points, so you can comment down below so that it will be helpful for others. And yeah, so for experience, so guys, I was thinking that if you have certain experience like 5 years or 7 years of experience, so you are just going to get a job like crazy. And that was my thought. And once, like for a freshers, I was always thinking that if I get few experience, then I can get into any kind of role, or it is very easy, it will be very easy for me to get into any kind of job. But that is absolutely wrong, because so once you have got a few years of experience, and the more the experience, the problem is bigger. Okay, so if you are 5 years, at least you have a little bit of chance. If you have 10 years of experience, then the interview will be tougher for you. Why? Because at least you have certain kind of experience, so you expect some roles, exact roles that you want to get into, and also you require certain kind of compensation, right? So once you ride up the ladder, then the job opportunities will be less. Okay, and so for that particular role, for which you are applying, so there might be so many people, and competition will be very high. So for experienced people, getting into the right kind of role and getting right of compensation and everything, so it is going to be tough to get select in interview. Okay, and but it doesn't mean that you are not going to get in any kind of job. Of course, you have right, if you have right kind of skill set and everything, so you are going to get. But sometimes it happens like you may not get the job. Okay, so if that is the case, then so no need to just blame yourself, because it sometimes it happens like they may get some other candidate which and those people are fit for the role, or maybe they are looking for some different skill set which you don't have. So always it is not required to blame yourself for failing each interview, because it is going to impact you negatively. And so don't always think that it is your fault or you could have done better. Of course, you can do better in each interview, but at least don't blame yourself for longer time because it depends, really depends, and it depends on the interviewer. So what they're actually looking for you, it's just your duty to attend the interview. Okay, and for experienced people, what I have noticed and what I have experienced, like you should have proper skill set. Okay, and of course communication and technical skills, all these things matter, but the main thing is like what you have gained through the experience, through 5 years of your experience, or 10 years of your experience. So what value you are going to add once you join to that role. Okay, so it is better if you have done any kind of project, or if you have done anything additionally, then, or if you have any kind of certifications or anything additional, then it will be beneficial for you. And rest everything will be same. You should be confident, and you should have proper communication skill, and technical skills. So more, just only thing for experienced people is like your competition will be high, and because they are just going to give you certain amount of compensation, so they will expect that kind of result from you. And for freshers, always it is of course less compensation, and so they can hire them easily. But for experienced people, it is going to be tougher and tougher if you have more and more experience. Okay, so so that's what I understood from my 10 years of experience. And yeah, so I thought to share with you guys. So if you guys have experienced something different than this, or if you have anything additional to say, then you can just comment down below, and so even somebody will be beneficial out of that, or I can learn something out of your experience. So yeah, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share your experience, and I would love to read it. Okay, bye.